Failure Frame lived up to its name. It's a failure. I have never seen a show that's had such a good premise, beautifully constructed characters fall so flat so fast. The story seems like it's starting off to go to a good place, but the problem is I don't know if we'll be able to get past that CGI because oh my god, is it brutal.
All right, guys. Look, you've seen the thumbnail. And I'm ready to get into ripping this series apart too. But realistically, I feel more so disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Because in a Berserk 2016 kind of disappointed. Because honestly, this series, at least from the first episode of how it started, it was shaping up to have a pretty cool story. You know what I mean? I feel like I was getting kind of invested in the characters. I mean, it wasn't anything like super new that I've never seen before. But I think the way they were kind of going about explaining how the characters interact with each other, it seemed pretty interesting. You know what I mean? And you could also, especially like when they showed the one guy, he's like the lowest on the totem pole in the class, but then he gets like A rank abilities, and he kind of like
there was the one that was like
up.
the crazy dark guy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
okay,
it's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I just felt like that was really shaping up to be really interesting, and I was like really just like tied in and ready to kind of start this show. But then like the later half and all of episode 2 happened. And what do you think, man?
I think that the story that they have is definitely going to be top tier. I'll start with that. The story itself is going to be top tier.
At least good.
But the only thing that's going to slow it down is going to be that CGI, man.
Bro.
And the only thing that makes me mad about that is that they're not even like doing CGI on like the other characters. They're doing it on the main character.
Low key. It felt disrespectful.
And I'm sitting here like, what even is that?
Facts, man.
And I'm very like, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't like CGI at all.
Yeah, I'm a CGI hater to the day I die.
And here's the thing, guys. Normally, I'm the person who's like, you know what? It's a CGI like show, but sometimes like some studios know how to do CGI well or tastefully, or at least if they're gonna do it, it's usually on some like big monster, and then like they kind of cut back to doing regular animation style. Just the way this CGI looked, it was like the cheapest bottom of the barrel CGI I've ever seen.
And I already know that the manga for this probably goes insane.
Oh,
it's just
facts.
I just know that they're not going to be able to live up to the hype from what we're seeing so far.
Nah, it's too janky.
Yeah, it looks so bad,
especially with the main character, like you were saying, man. Like there'll be some scenes where I'm like, okay, the Minotaurs and the cockatrices were already looking crazy. Like just the little like pus coming out the Minotaur. Nah, yeah, we gotta show y'all. If it's not already edited in here, we might put that in there. It's disgusting. Okay, I was like, why would you even go out the way to create that in the CGI? First of all, but then they just be making him look like I'm literally playing. What's that game on PS5 that Joker comes from Smash Bros? Persona.
Persona.
He looks like a Persona character, and it kills me, man. Because I really feel like I said, it wasn't like the most original story I've ever seen, right? Like revenge plot isekais, literally their shield hero. It's like the closest comparison that you can find. But I just like the fact that one, not only did they get multiple heroes, but it was like his whole class, right? It wasn't just like 3 people, and like where at least with shield hero, you kind of feel like, oh, he has like a chance, right? Like even though he has a shield, like he's one of the 3 legendary heroes, so like they're just being racist towards him. Like he's he's really a E tier dude. You know what I mean? Like dude can only inflict statuses on people. You know what I mean? Poison, paralysis, and like sleep.
Yeah, but
that's all he had.
What it's about it though is like it's like 100% though if it lands,
which is what makes it tough.
That's what makes it so scary.
You know what I'm saying? Because you wouldn't even think of that.
If it lands, like it's 100%.
No,
hitting you,
bro.
And there's no way around it.
And that's why I think makes it like cool, because it feels like almost like Shield Hero just done differently. You know what I mean? Because like his powers generally do look like actual trash, but then like obviously he starts using it and figuring out like, oh, like aside from hitting the goddess, like he's low key untouchable versus most other things. You know what I mean? But I just think for this one, like I don't think it's going to be possible for us to get past that CGI, man. And we watched up to episode 3, okay? Because I was like, you know what? Maybe it's just a dungeon, right? Because while he's in the dungeon, he's fighting all these monsters. I was like, I know all the monsters are going to be CGI. But like maybe once he gets out of the dungeon, then it'll be fine. And it kind of was a little better in episode 3, but there was still a ton of CGI. But like I said, it was only on him. So it made it feel even worse. They're just sitting there like, this is the main character, and they're over here animating the heck out of some grunts that he was fighting.
They did not have a budget for this one, guys. And the fact that y'all have it ranked a 7.46 right now out of 10.
I think it's probably manga readers. The manga, like I said, probably does go crazy. It's got to be that. Because I'm like...
Yeah, I'm not a fan right now.
Yeah.
This Failure Frame sounds like a failure.
Yeah, lived up to its name, for real, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think about the show. If we're right or wrong, I don't think most of y'all are going to disagree with us on this one. But if there's anything else that we did miss out on, you let us know, okay? We'll catch y'all. Peace.